There's some crazy stuff going on between Sylvester Stallone and his wife Jennifer. I think it's Flavin Stallone. She doesn't even want, from what I was reading, she doesn't even want Stallone anymore. She wants her maiden name back. Listen, let me just start by saying that all of this is alleged because I'm getting a lot of this information from the media, and sometimes the media is not accurate. Okay, most of the time. Okay, so I have to say that everything I'm saying is alleged. Okay, but from what I was reading, the Stallone's wife, Jennifer Flavin, is claiming that he's making either bad investment decisions, Sylvester Stallone, without her knowledge, and maybe possibly gambling. Again, I have to say this is alleged. It's stuff I'm reading online, and he's been losing like millions and millions of dollars. Alleged. The whole video is alleged. Okay. Um, a part of me is inclined to believe it though, because I'll tell you the reason why. Look, I love Sylvester Stallone. I think that he is probably the greatest actor and screenwriter that has ever lived on planet Earth. I have the highest respect for him, but we have to face the realities. He has made, even though he's super successful, even though he's a superstar. I mean, he is a superstar. My God, he's probably one of the most famous men on earth. But he has made a lot of bad financial decisions. People don't realize, if you look at the course of his career, he doesn't own any of Rocky, the Rocky franchise. He does not have an equity in anything, in the movies, in the merchandise. He simply, it helped him become famous. Of course, it gave him a career that was probably the most successful career that any actor or screenwriter could wish for. I mean, he's a superstar. But whenever Rocky is played, on cable or whatever, there's merchandise being sold. Sylvester Stallone does not make any money. That's it. He doesn't have an equity position in Rocky. You look at the investment he made with Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Planet Hollywood. From what I've read, it was a major failure. And it just seems like on a business level, there's just something going on with him that's a little off. He recently sold the Rocky Mansion, which he was originally asking over $100 million for, to Adele for like 50 million or something, and I remember when I read that, I was just like, that smells like desperation, doesn't it? Like, he sold his home, which is the Rocky Mansion. It's iconic. It's like the Playboy Mansion. It's like you have to me at least, because I'm a big Rocky fan. How could you sell that for 50% less than what you were asking? More than 50%. You wanted 110 billion. He sold it for something like 50 billion. And Adele doesn't care. Like, I mean, this is just my opinion. It's alleged. She just probably wants to make it her own, Beverly Hills palace. Like, she doesn't care that there's the Rocky statues and Rocky memorabilia all over the place. I would leave it alone. I would leave it just the way Stallone did it, because I love Rocky. But it just seems like there's something going on, and I hate to say it, that maybe he is in financial trouble, because who would sell the Rocky Mansion, think about this, for 50% less than its assessed value? It doesn't make sense, right? Someone does that out of desperation. So his wife is claiming he's making bad investments. He's gambling a tremendous amount of the money away. Again, I have to say alleged. All of this is alleged. I can't prove it. And she's pissed. I mean, she's like, she wants nothing to do with him. She doesn't even want to. I think she owns her own house. That's, her own house. And it's like, in other words, I think she owned it before they were married. I don't even know. From what I was reading, she doesn't want him there. I mean, it's really crazy. It's nuts. And on top, now you want to add the whipped cream and the strawberries and the berries on top of the cake. Stallone didn't even have a prenup. No! He doesn't have a prenup. So she's entitled to 50% of all of his money. Oh, that's all I have to say. Oh.